So guys, welcome back to my channel. So here we are with more of Aloy, and that's an Horizon Forbidden West. So we're gonna just continue from where we left, if you have checked my previous video. So let's know a little bit more about Tilda. Let's see what happens.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training, toiling away, alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. That didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted.
I think so, we are done.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters.
Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about it. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. I better keep this down here.
Why would I keep it down here? Okay. Let's go back using the stairs.
Down here.
So it's asking me to keep it down here, so I can't carry it. Okay, this is the same door I used. Okay, cool. Anything towards this side? Nope.
Ow! Got this focus thing's trying to kill me.
Targets the door towards outside. Okay, that I don't want to, but I don't think so. I have any new parts. I've not unlocked the Cauldron yet. So this were the 4 machines that got unlocked with the first Cauldron, and that's how I have them under. But apart from that, I don't have any other. Let's. Wow, the supply crate was open again.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
So this room was new.
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in. Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
Looks like the old ones used their focuses.
Gaia,
Ah, there he
what's
is.
this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war matter here would pop up.
So this, they all have something to say. Oh man, let's start with that.
Hey, Aloy. Everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
Oh man, he has so many things to talk about. Okay.
He's still sifting through loads.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I made a new friend while I was getting ether.
Yeah, I've seen him. Catalo's a broody fella. You do know the cards just say these Tanakh drink people's blood?
You shouldn't believe everything you...
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him...
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. Are you playing that board game I keep seeing everywhere?
Oh, you mean Strike? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things. Yeah, it's a Tanakh game. I thought about playing Catalo, but what if he tries to kill me if I win?
I think you're safe.
Yeah, I don't know. Heard a lot of things about that tribe.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. Hey, with everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get going.
Back to reading, I guess.
So that's all about earned.
Hey.
Let's check with
Wilson?
Val.
Of course.
Oh, he has got a lot. Oh man.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. You know, he was when Hades discovered who I was and sent the eclipse. He sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe. How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would... Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. Did Catalo find his way here?
Zoe picked out a room for him. He's kept to himself for the most part.
He's not much of a talker.
So I tried paying my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need it.
Let's talk to Zoe.
Aloy.
Hey, how's it?
I am well. Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do a...
Oh man, she has a lot.
The Zenith stood him up.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortal old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their... It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that day?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a... museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all... like you've done here, for us. Maybe one day, more people will be able to use this place to learn...
That sounds... crowded.
But nice.
Have you met Catalo yet?
Yes, but... Tanakh don't have much use for us outside. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his field...
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then you...
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fight. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering... what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for... I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your search.
So I guess we just have one more guy. Where is he? Is he? Yeah.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the... vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and explained the... situation surrounding the other you. They gave me this focus as well. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. Now that you know who the enemy is...
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
I don't think so. I have to check all this.
What are you looking?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me, so I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against this Hephaestus. It will be able to make machines?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen them?
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've... How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure.
I would not wish to face them on...
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing it.
I can see machines like... Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny...
What do you think of this place? It must take...
It's an efficient center of operations, and though it could use some more... color.
Duly noted. Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thought?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting.
Have you had a chance to speak with
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, they managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that.
Does it still hurt?
It comes... I try not to think about it. But its absence is always... It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salvebrush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing.
I think so. I think so. We are done.
I should get going.
If I can help in...
I will.
So I really want to go back to my room. Is it here?
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy.
Oh.
I believe they wanted private accommodation.
Is it me or did the old ones just look fun?
Yep, that's my room. I don't think so I have anything to do in the workbench. I actually want to sell this off. It's better I sell it off. Probably the green ones. That's what I'm planning.
They're so tight.
Okay, so let's check what do we have next. This is what I want to do. Let's check how far is it. Oh man, oh man. That's too far. I think I should be able to make it. Our first mission is to, you know, go exactly to the point, and then probably I'll look into the tall neck.
I wonder how much snow it'll be this time.
Oh. Why did I come the other side? Oh man. I don't know why I did that, but anyways.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
It's always good to listen to her. She always gives out a lot of information.
I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning.
That opens up. Oh, Claudron!
Ground made of metal?
Where is it? A new quest here. Isn't that the black box? Yeah. Ah, there it is. That's an unknown entrance. Where are the other Claudrons? Ah, you know what? Never mind. Let's
Might be a cauldron. Or there's a
let's check out if this guy has something different to buy. Oh, I didn't buy this yet. Oh, finally. What? How come there are two type of fire arrows? Okay, that's interesting. That's 10, that's 15. This is what I don't like, you know. You see there is one frosty and the other one is frosty. Okay, let's check. That is also a frost. But why do you have different arrows for it? Man, shouldn't be the case, right?
cauldron. There's machine overrides.
Perhaps you could make a purchase.
Always a smart choice.
I'm not liking it. Oh, do you see that? Nah, I would like to pass.
Your loss.
Yep, it's my loss, bro. But I would like to pass. Okay, where's the path? No, what? Oh, these are fire ones, okay. Should be another one. That's a long way down.
Aloy, it's Kutalo. I've heard a strange report about a missing soldier from Tide's Reach, a lowland village on the western coast. With the marshals spread thin, there's no one to investigate. Would you consider it?
I'll try to stop by when I'm out that way. Back to North Settlement. Might want to stop for supplies.
Careful now. An honor to greet you. You can rest your feet and leg.
I don't need a chaplain telling me what battles to fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Outlander. I
A lot of wounded. What's going on?
Go with honor.
Yep, this is what I was looking for, a merchant. Oh man, it's so old school.
Next time I will take your shards.
Yeah, for that you need to have something good.
Meet for later.
What, is this stuck? Don't bother, guys. If you're on a mount and if you're running, don't actually bother. What just happened?
That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here. Smoke. Could be from a camp. Maybe I should check it out. That might be the Oseram camp that Tanov told me about. I should talk to their leader. Something nearby is sending that signal. I hear a Tallneck. I was told there was one in the area. Rebels. Time to find whoever's in charge and take them out. The unit could bring down the mountain if we wanted to.
Well, that's a behemoth.
This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far.
Yeah, I wanted to take it down, but oh, we're finally here.
Said this is where I'd find Poseidon, but the ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures.
Okay, so let's have a look.
I'll stash this away for later.
Still shows here. Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Now it's this way. Now it's a little bit here. I think, yeah. I think this is the one.
Water's pouring out of that building.
Ah, there we go.
I better check it out. Someone's been through here.
Oh, wait, what? What's that? Let's go. Oh, it's one of the big ones. Bolt blaster. I have it, right? Oh, I understand the difference. These are damaged ones. Yeah. Hmm.
Camping here.
Oh man, that's a brutal miss.
Looks like there's some.
Oh, cutscene. Let's see what are they up to.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Morland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a
Compressed air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark, these These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
Okay.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow in my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy that...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, and games, and coins, and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. And barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us, shaken, but not stirred. I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, which makes this delve the most important one of all.
So these embers...
Paintings of light. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beeves. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps' workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
Okay, now I'm following. So this is where Aloy gets her.
I'd better get after those parts.
Fully, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. Stemmer scouted.
I'm on it.
Great.
It makes complete sense.
The stout-hearted huntress. Her appearance is sudden as a spark of destiny.
That's, quite the introduction.
Maybe a little internal rhyme. A maiden, a rose. Nah, too trite.
What is it with you and all the...
That's what I do. The stalwart storyteller gazed upon the maiden with well-earned pride in his life's work. Stemmer wordsmith, at your service.
Wordsmith.
Your friend over there doesn't like me too much.
The old bean counter has the personality of a moss-eaten rock. But oh, what a wicked mind for money. And a memory as long as life.
By that he means he owes me shards. 147, to be exact.
He had a dull forgetfulness for how many times a certain wordsmith saved his hoary hide.
147. 147.
How did you end up following Moreland out here?
Bright-eyed Moreland held his dreams aloft like a burning candle. And where that light went, the hearts of men were sure to follow.
So you admire him?
Admiration is but a gentle fire. It's the spark that delvers and tinkers and rogues alike.
Okay, guess that answers something. What exactly does a wordsmith do?
Like a tinker at the forge, a wordsmith hammers out words to entrance all who hear them. The young, the old, and frequently the inebriated.
I didn't take the Osram for storytellers.
They say the only thing makes a cold brew go down easier is a tale of times gone by.
But it's always best to hit the road before the keg runs dry.
Why's that?
Oh, well, the Osram can get mighty agitated if they run out of drink, or if they don't like your story.
Dangerous trade?
So you're saying being a wordsmith can be dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Story goes the wrong way, Osram will throw stuff.
What, like fruit?
More like chairs or grenades. But the veteran wordsmith persevered through it all, hammer in hand, ready to give it. How do you think we got here all the way from the claim anyway, past those blasted machines? It wasn't by talking.
Well, that is true. Obviously, they can't make it that far.
Got to go see someone about an underwater city.
And lo, the huntress went forth.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before. I'm always willing to engage in some
I can actually trade. Blue weapons. What's this one? Hmm. Yeah, I should actually go for this, but rock breaker. Oh man, and I don't think so. I can buy the resources. Yeah, I can't buy. Anyways. Can't trade. So I think nothing much. It's just gonna talk about each other.
So,
Let's quickly
how
go
does
through it.
someone like you end up working for someone?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was works of flame, lights, and shadow. But the man is all spectacle. You get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for history.
It was a good one. But sometimes, that dream has to die.
Not every time.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ashram can't be anything other than a delver tink. Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main. We go town to town. You know?
These shows, what are they?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of cannons that shoot fire and showers.
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah.
And you?
Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No.
Yeah, so I think so.
I'll leave you
We don't have much to see here.
Leave us all alone.
Okay, so I need to get the capsule from here and gather the machine parts. Okay, so we're gonna do that in the next video, guys. Until then, keep following my videos. Please do like my videos and just keep a give a small thumbs up, and that will really motivate me. So thank you so much for all the efforts and all the support, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and until next time, adios.